Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Endzone, A World Apart, where we're continuing our second campaign playthrough of the game, and we are very close to finishing this series out. We are so close. We've obviously got the beacon, so technically we have finished. We have completed all the research except for one item, and that is based on the last expedition that we've got to do, which is the other item we want to do. And we're just fine-tuning as we go. But what we're going to do is go for our expedition. Well, this is interesting. I also want to check these out. Because can I request stuff from them? Yeah. I didn't know that was the path. Yeah, I don't really know what these symbols are for, but anyway. Moving on.
Hello? This is an SOS. We're on a ship off the coast. We don't have any supplies. If you hear this, if you find us somehow, please help us.
So this is the last one we've got to do. Obviously 3 parts. Did we just make sure we ticked everything off?
Hello? This isn't...
Okay, it did it.
Hello? This isn't...
Okay, I don't want to hear you say it again. For God's sakes. They do not want much for this one. This is, yeah, this seems like a very complicated one. That is for sure. So we want metal. Yeah, okay. We want you. We want one of you. We need somebody. Hang on, let's flick down. We need somebody with the tap symbol, whatever the bloody hell that is. Or is that the one we didn't have last time and why I left this till last? It could very well be. Which could mean we might have trouble. Or we could get awarded it. I don't know, but I'm not... I would have thought it would put it up the top if we had it. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know. What is that one? Well keeper badge. Why has no one got a well keeper badge? We've got plenty of well keepers. Okay, I can't be bothered scrolling down any further. I don't think we have anybody with that badge. Okay, so we still need somebody with an anvil, so there we go with that one. Grab another water. We'll grab one of you. We'll grab you. So we're missing the well keeper badge. This could be big, so let's take a fair few supplies. Alright, off we go. What? Hang on. What the hell happened?
Sure is shooting. He's...
No, can you go away? Okay,
Hello?
what?
This is an SOS.
Okay, what happened? Did somebody die again? Why do they keep dying every time I try to do something? Couple of you. Yeah. Are you going to do it this time? It failed again, didn't it? Why am I not getting told now? At least on previous ones, I got told. What is the problem? Oh God, I wish there was a quicker way to put all this bloody information in. It really makes me not care about who I pick. What are we missing? Please. Okay, I think we're good. I mean, that is a really annoying system. Seriously, guys. Just replace somebody if they die. I mean, for God's sakes. Why do I have to go through that whole process again? Okay, we're definitely not... I don't know if we got enough stored. I'm just gonna watch this power for a bit. I mean, of course I'd love to. You again?
He's back again. The fabulous, one and only, incredibly charming.
Yeah, you're starting to annoy me now, mate, because you're not actually helping me. You're just being a serial pest now. And... ooh, I don't think we did blackout. Do we charge enough, though? Why are our people not happy? The more wind we have, too, the less we rely solely on batteries. Okay, so it definitely charges. But we could add another battery.
I wish you a lovely day. I'm glad to be able to be back here again. I've packed a whole range of super awesome things for you. Take a look and see if you're interested in something. Fantastic.
Starting to look pretty good. Bang, there it is. We did not black out. I would still love some more wind. Do a huge little, well, not huge, but a little wind farm here. What stupid demands you got now? You want a monument built, and you want more decorations. Let's do the stew. What do you want? Oh, you just want... Okay, you want all the stew. Okay. Do we have any other demands? Ugh. Let's do the dead bodies, hey? Feast. Okay, that shuts all you guys up. You want more tailor shops. It's one of those things. If you want to do the task, you're probably better off. Can't get it in there. You need another 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna make. I guess we'll upgrade them later if we can.
What's up, you blind little know-nothings? Long time no see?
Well, we could definitely buy those.
How are things going with you? Hope you're in the mood for a party, cause Lizzie's got a lot of the right stuff with her. Well, now...
Well, that we get your carbonated masks. Okay, so we're just waiting for those to be built, which I don't know if they're going to get built in time. Because we're building all this wind. Too many things at one time. It's my usual trait. Here we go.
Stop. Not one step further. What are you doing on the ship? Are you here because of the SOS?
Ask for the captain. We picked up your emergency call. Is there someone here we can speak with? Take us to your captain.
Captain? Gee, well, basically there isn't anybody like that here. We're all alone on the ship and sent off the SOS ourselves.
There are no grown-ups.
No, I'm the oldest one of us here. By the way, my name is Lila. At the beginning, everything worked really well on the ship, but then a whole bunch of things went wrong. We probably just had bad luck, and now all that's left are us kids. That would be awesome. If you could give us a hand with our problems, then we'll be able to navigate the ship from there for sure. Look at this. Our rain collector was destroyed in a storm. Ever since then, we've been short on water, and we can't drink salt water, can we? That's a leak. We wanted to patch it, but don't have anything suitable. And none of us really has a clue anyway. Nifty. Thanks a lot. Do you think it can be repaired?
Okay, let's use the plastic.
Oh, that's ace. It already looks very sturdy. And it'll really hold up that way? Really? Truly? Our water supplies are pretty empty, and I don't know when it's going to rain again. Could you give us some water? Yeah? Really? Awesome. That sure does help us. It ought to last for a while.
Okay, boss, there are some improvised fields here right in the middle of the ship. Looks like the children planted something here. It should work, but it has to be irrigated really well.
Yes,
check it out.
We should have watered the fields, it's true. But we just didn't have any water left to do it. Whatever was there, we needed for drinking. We don't have a bit of food left either. If the plants on the fields would grow again, then we'd be able to harvest something there and eat it, right? Can you do anything about that?
Okay, this is the one where we didn't have the badge.
Oh, well... Hey, we've got...
So we couldn't do it at all? Okay.
That's ace. You really do know your way around. I watched you,
Right, apple
so
seed.
next time I'll even get it done all by myself. Thanks. Do you want to take a few of the seeds with you? We're happy to share with you. You know, a few days ago everything was still okay, and then everybody got sick. I think it's because we didn't have so much to eat anymore. Here, come here fast. We laid them down in the quarters back there. It all started with plain belly aches. Nothing bad, really. Then it got worse and worse. Now Ben and Alba can't even stand up anymore. Ben? Alba? That doesn't look good. The last time I took a look, they were still doing better. How bad is it? Can you do anything about it?
they'll get better and be healthy again, won't they? We haven't really had anything to eat for days, and there's no medicine here on the ship either. Nowhere.
Okay, I need some food. Give him some food. Medicine. Alright. For some reason we've got decontamination. We're able to use the kits to clean the clothing. We hope they weren't exposed to radiation for too long. Okay.
This one here is Ed. He's sort of familiar with technology and stuff like that. But since a few days ago, he can't even get upright anymore. Ed, how are you doing? He says he'll make it, but he's just playing the hero. I mean, just look at him.
Bossy's over there. He's really pale. All these children have symptoms of malnourishment. They've got to be taken care of immediately. Okay, we're going to give him some of our rations. He ate a bit. Now he needs to rest so he can recuperate. It'll be okay. And then medicine. Okay, that should help with the nausea.
We were headed towards the coast, but the ship has stood still since then. Something's wrong with the engine, I think. Ben would have known about stuff like that. Well, at any rate, a little bit. He just loves tinkering around. But he's sick, and I don't have a clue. Yeah, exactly. It was loud here before, but now it's all quiet. Could you take a look at it?
Okay. Yeah, supplies should be back online.
Wow, nifty. To me, that's just a pile of steel and pipes. There's also this boiler here. We need that too, don't we? We thought all you'd have to do is burn up something inside. The main thing is something's burning.
Coal would be best.
You say we can use that to get ourselves going again? Awesome! I'll tell the others. That'll make them happy for sure. Those were the worst problems, I think. It's nifty how you were able to help us. But maybe it would be better if you took off again now. Sure thing you've got plenty to do at home, too. At this point, we'll manage on our own.
Okay, let's just check that
Those
is
were the
it.
worst problems, I think. I think so, yeah. We're better equipped now. And thanks to your help, we've also learned some things about the ship, too. For sure, yeah. A pretty wild bunch, aren't they? A few dozen kids on a ship. But what are we supposed to do? Just give up? No, we'll make it. It's okay. You really can go now. We still have the radio in an emergency. Amazing that it works out here, huh? Ben gave it to me. Then I basically just tried it out. Hey, at any rate, it was a good thing you were there. I don't know how we would have done it on our own. Whatever. All I want to say is, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Off we go back home. So we found the pineapple. Which, was that the last one in this? No. That is in this one. So it's the last one in this. Well, there you go. So, all we have left here is a coconut. I wonder if we will get that from this expedition as well.
Sure is shooting.
Don't talk, mate. Don't say a word. Well, we can do a bit of water. That'll do.
And
Don't really care anymore, man. Alright, so we're going to fly through. We might, I don't know, I'll see how we go. If there's something worth looking at, we'll do it. Otherwise, I might cut some out just to focus on this expedition, because I'm sure you don't want to just see me doing nothing. We got a lot of wind rattling around here. And expedition is back
Hello?
in the
This
chapter.
is Lila speaking from the, ship. The thing is, we have a problem here. Do you think you could drop by one more time?
Alright, let's have a look. Need scrap tools. Okay, we need one of you. One of you. Oh, you're pushing it with these, aren't you? Decontamination badge. Who has anybody have that? Man, this one's pushing us with badges we don't have. I don't know why. Oh, hang on. There we go. We do have somebody. Yeah, I don't know why. Why wouldn't that appear near the top? Okay. Don't bloody die. God damn you. Oh, hate this.
Hello?
Ah. It is the stupidest system ever. Ah, yeah, let's just madly click like lunatics again, because I can't also type in there. I could probably right click and get the maximum, but why the hell do I want to do that? Now I gotta go and find that damn settler again. They'll probably all die again while I'm looking. It's just, I don't get it. It's ridiculous. It really is a ridiculous system. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. Alright, off we go. Expedition.
Awesome. You've come at just the right time. Hold on a second. Ben? Alba? Ed? Look who's here. These are the people who rescued you. Luckily, we're healthy again now. We take much better care of ourselves and the ship now. Well, up until the little incident here. Out on the high seas, navigating was no problem. When this island popped up on the horizon, we originally wanted to sail around it. There was an endless back and forth, and nobody knew how we were supposed to get out of the way in time. By then, it was already too late. We wanted to head here in the south because we thought fruit can be farmed here, and besides that, it's nice and warm. We heard that somewhere. However, there is a problem. You see, now we're stuck here and can't move. We haven't dared to look and see how bad the damage actually is. Not yet. Couldn't you do that for us? Oh, Nifty, do you really mean that's okay with you? Basically, only the navigation system has to be repaired, and we have to get the ship free somehow. And everything that doesn't work up front.
Okay, boss, this mast and antennas up there, that must be part of the navigation facility that Lila mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. Ben says there's something wrong with the antennas. He tried this and that, but it didn't do a thing. The point is, he's no expert either.
Boss, to be honest, the facility looks like a ruin. Let's get to work.
Here, these are the antennas. The storms and the hefty collision have bent everything out of shape.
Okay. Way too dangerous. Okay, clean the runs. It worked perfectly. Okay, the antenna is about to fall apart and it's crooked. It's a miracle it worked at all.
Set
Okay,
at signal,
fix it.
it lights up green here. You hear it crackling again too. But that's a good sign, isn't it?
Okay, what else we got? A few screws.
Ah, yeah. It looks like sounds coming from the control panel. Looks like it worked. That's ace.
Okay, rotten cables. Some cables look rotten.
Yes, we did notice it, but we weren't sure what could be done about it. Until recently, everything still worked. Can something be done to fix it?
In this condition, these cables are always going to cause a loose connection. We have to fix them. Okay, replace
Hey,
it.
that's ace. Now that the cables are new again, this ought to stand up for quite some time at first, right?
Alright, here are the rudder and a compass. We should examine both of them carefully. It's a good bet that these important pieces got damaged in the crash.
You're right. I was up here when we ran aground. The impact made quite a bang. Can it be repaired?
Compass needle seems like it's frozen and the wheel appears to be stuck. That's a shame, boss. Looks like we'll have to go at it delicately. Okay.
Yeah, I see it. The needle's in the middle again. What luck! It's awesome that you've got so much know-how. Without you, we definitely wouldn't have managed it.
Okay, the wheel. We suspect the wheel got bent in the crash. Okay,
Thanks a
let's
lot.
adjust it.
When the helm has been readjusted, then we can steer the ship properly again.
Alright, the helm is up here there, boss. Here's where you control how fast the ship should sail.
To
Okay.
be honest, I don't know if the panel still works, but you're welcome to take a look. We don't use a lot of these buttons at all because we don't know what they stand for. To be on the safe side, I switched off the engines before the collision.
If the children want to get the ship away from here, they're going to have to move it backwards somehow. We should see if the whole unit is okay or if it is damaged in the crash.
There's a reverse gear? Ah, yeah, now that you mention it, I remember again. The grown-ups actually used to be able to move the ship backwards. Wait a sec, I'll put a note here for myself so that I don't forget it again.
Looks like the anchor chain came loose, boss. As long as the anchor is down, the ship sure won't be able to sail any further.
The anchor was lowered? We didn't even notice it. To be honest, we've never done anything with it. But it's very good that you've shown us where we can do it. Thanks a lot.
I can't believe we're just going to leave these kids on a ship. Just nick off. Yeah, good luck, kids. See ya. Stuck. That doesn't look good, boss. The ship ran aground and is stuck pretty deep in the sand. Getting it free, it won't be easy.
I tried to get us out of the way, but it all happened so fast, and all I managed to do was make sure we didn't head into the rocks. If we don't get the ship out of the sand again, will we have to abandon it? Does it mean we won't be able to continue our voyage?
We'll have to dig the ship free in a couple of places, boss. It'll take a while, but we'll manage. When we've gotten rid of all of the sand, the ship can sail again. Okay. Let's shovel. Ship's free here. Okay, keep digging. Keep on digging. Okay. Hey boss, this doesn't have anything to do with this ship, but there are some strange exotic trees here I could never seen before. Big globes hanging. Oh, these are the coconuts. Am I getting my coconuts? Yay, coconut seed. Okay.
All the sand is gone. Now the ship is floating freely again. Nifty. But wait a minute, there's... Oh, damn it. That's not good. That looks bad. There's a hole in the ship. You see it? Can it be patched up some way or another? Are we sinking now?
Lila's right, boss. There's a big leak in the bow of the ship. Looks like the crash was worse than we thought. I guess the sand prevented it from sinking. Now that the sand is all gone, we should hurry up, otherwise everything will sink. We've got a couple of possibilities, but we have to decide quickly and patch the hole. Since it's got to go fast, we could use scrap and nails to make a big sealing element to fit the hole. Boss, we should make this as stable as possible. The only thing that will help is a big piece of metal that we can place over the hole and weld to the hull. Well, yeah, we should do the... I think that's better than scrap. We're done with the welding, boss. The shipyard couldn't have done it any better. This hole won't be a problem anymore.
The hole is sealed now, but what are we going to do with all the water inside the ship? We have to get it out again somehow, right? Can't you do something?
We just have to do everything, don't we? Here's an old pump. With such a big ship, it's always a possibility that water gets in. If we can get it working, yeah, we'll be able to pump the water out.
Wow! You've managed to start up the pump. That's ace! That way we can get the water out of the ship. And if it rains heavily again sometime and some water runs into the ship, then we don't have to haul around all those heavy buckets anymore.
Recap. Looks like we've done all the important tasks. These children really made a mess of things, boss, but the navigation system is up and running and the ship is free. Let's hope that they don't run aground again. Just check. Yeah, looks like that's where we're at. I think we can be proud of ourselves today. We've accomplished a lot and got the ship back in shape. We couldn't do much more. That means it's time for us to say goodbye.
Thanks for bailing us out once again. It was a lot of work, and without you, this little island would have been the end of the voyage. Then let's set a course headed south. Luckily, the compass works again. Off we go, sailors. Southbound for paradise. I'm glad that we can finally sail on again at last. Now we've really gone through everything at least once with this ship. The next time we see each other, there won't be a catastrophe. That's a promise.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's get our coconut down. Yeah, turn it on. That's usually a good place. So that means that we have everything. We have all of the cultivated, whatever you call it. We've got all of the orchards. Now all we're waiting is to finish off the expedition. Yes, I know we didn't get you your stupid soap. I'm trying. But you're asking for thousands of soap. What am I, bloody Johnson & Johnson, for Christ's sakes? Okay, expedition is back.
Hello, this is Lila here from the ship. We're on our way south now. We're doing fine, but we need your help again. We've begun a new project and we're not making any more progress. Don't you feel like visiting us again?
Okay, we want young people. Okay, yeah, let's tick that off. We want scrap. Crank that up to 50. God. Okay, how are we going to find... What do we want? A young person with that. Okay, that's everybody. So now we can just pick young people. Hopefully that means they won't die. Alright, let's go.
Hey, it's nice to see you again. And this time we really don't need to be rescued either. Look, we found a lot of big fishing nets in the ship's belly and already used them to collect a whole bunch of flotsam. There's so much stuff floating in the sea that it will never get boring here because you can make so many things out of it. Yeah, and you know what was underneath all those nets? A huge battery. We thought if we hook up the battery, we could have electricity here on our ship. After all, there's a big wind turbine in the back at the stern. It could provide the necessary energy.
Boss, in our previous visits, we never saw this technology. That would be a great idea for the ship and the children. Generally, they just sail around the area and then they wouldn't use any valuable fuel for electricity.
That's what we thought too. The only thing is, naturally, it doesn't work yet, and it's all a bit too complicated for us. We came up with the idea to radio you. After all, you've already helped us out so often. Do you know your way around things like that too? What would you like to look at first? The battery down inside the ship, or the wind turbine in the back? At any rate, you'll have to put your minds to both of them. Yes, the wind turbine is back here, you see it? The next thing is you ought to take a closer look at it. Something's wrong with it. At any rate, it doesn't spin anymore. It used to be different. When a storm came, it always really flew round and round. Looks kind of willy-nilly, I know. I think those are old airplane parts. The grown-ups put it together way back when. If you get it to spin again, it could provide us with electricity.
It's not a bad construction, boss. If we can manage to get it running again, it could really be a dependable electricity supply. Alright. Let's go. Climb up the mast. Stuck on the axle. Okay.
Hey, that looks awesome! The wind turbine is spinning again. Now it can generate power for the whole ship.
Alright, there's a junction box. Let's check the electricity. Looks like all the capacitors were overloaded, boss. The windmill steadily produced electricity, but with nowhere for it to flow, it shut itself down at some point. Alright.
That looks interesting. But whatever you're doing there somehow seems like magic, too. At any rate, as for really understanding it, I don't. Do you think, if something else breaks down, can we get in touch again? This is it, the battery. At any rate, we also found some old notations that refer to this big device here by name. I also remember that there always used to be a loud hum in here, but there hasn't been a sound in here for some time now. Could you help us with the battery? Is there some way we can set up a big power grid that connects everything on the ship with each other?
Battery looks like it's in pretty bad shape, boss. Some parts broke off when the children ran the ship aground. We'll have to see how to patch it all back together. Well, the pieces that broke off can't just have disappeared. We'll have to do a thorough search and find them.
Do you know which parts belong to the machine and which don't? I mean, can you see that? There's a whole lot of stuff lying around down here.
Well, that's right. There's a lot of stuff lying around that doesn't have anything to do with the machine, but we'll find the right parts, and who knows, maybe we'll find something or other that's useful for us. Okay, large plug.
Huh, it
Plug
went
it in.
click. I heard it. No doubt about it. Is it working already? Are we already collecting electricity?
Voltage transformer flew halfway across the room.
Nifty.
Okay.
The part fits like a glove there. And what exactly does it do? It converts the electrical current from the wind turbine into electricity that the battery can store? I thought power was power. Did something
Okay.
just happen there? So does the control whatchamacallit work again now? Awesome!
Yeah, okay, we've got to secure it now. I think we're ready, boss. The broken pieces are back on the battery and it's fastened down.
Yeah, that's ace! Thanks a lot already for all the trouble you took. It all looks tip-top to me. I am kind of impatient, so can we get that big thing started now? I know maybe I'm a little bit impetus here, but it would simply be so fine if it did the trick now.
Alright, let's press it. Battery works, boss. Looks like there's no more problems with it. Okay. Battery secured and the supply is up and running. The circuit seems to be absolutely stable. Looks like this system will run on its own without any maintenance. I think we can start connecting up customers where we've saw connections on the residential containers on the water supply. What the hell are you talking about?
That's fabulous. Yes, you realized what it was really well. The others in their containers will be happy. Non-stop lighting and clean water again at last.
Water filters. Okay, start the filter. That way no water can get in. Okay, yeah. Irrigation system. Hook it up. Okay. Residential container. Okay.
You want to hook up the bridge too? And that means you have to get into the power distribution room? But it's locked. Are you sure you have to get in there? True, yes, that does make sense. The room is locked up, you know? And the key, we'd have to go get it first. You see, that presents a problem. The, old captain had it. Yeah, the old captain. We locked him in. We're sorry we didn't already tell you about him before. You know, he just went bananas. Before you were here the first time, he started shooting at the others. And now he's sitting in the back of the ship in a cell. Yes, there's an old container back there. The grown-ups converted it into a cell. But none of them are still alive anymore now. So we stuck the captain in there. Okay, then just follow me. But be careful! He's completely wacko! Where did he go? He was still in here before. Oh no, did he break out? Does that mean he's somewhere on the ship? What should we do now? We've got to warn everybody, and you've got to watch out for yourselves too. There was already that time when he just started firing away.
Alright, well this is getting a bit risky. Okay, he's barricaded himself in. We could storm. We could nail it down. Let's do that. The gun went off, boss. The poor guy's gone. The weapons are all pretty old. His pistol backfired. We can't do any more for him, I'm afraid.
That guy is completely wacko. Originally, there were more people on the ship. Us and 5 others. Older ones. They knew about how the ship functions, too. At some point, there were shots at night. He shot them. All of them. For whatever reason. We overpowered him and locked him in the cell. We brought him food and stuff, but all he did was hammer against the door and tell us over and over again that he'll wring our necks. Every night you heard him. Then our supplies ran out. Damn it. What were we supposed to do? We didn't have anything for ourselves. Otherwise, we would have starved to death. We had to leave him back there. He would have done away with all of us. I just ask myself what we ought to do now. What do we do with him, now that he's dead?
Okay, so we're going to take care of him. Well, that was a wild ride. After all this excitement, I think it's time for us to head home.
I can't tell you how much you've helped us. Yeah, we've already gotten a lot closer to the south. We'll make it, for sure.
Okay, loot and return.
You really were a big help to us. I don't know if we would have done it without you. The idea occurred to us to pass along the blueprints for the power system to you on your way. We already have one now, and I don't think we're going to build another one at some point. And if we do, then we'll just ask you for help again, right?
Oh, that must have been something else. Okay, so hang on a second. Let's just pause this for 1 second. So if we go to our decorations, we now have the Trophy of the South. So let's plonk that down. And our research, we should have got this. Improved power. All power systems in the settlement benefit from the knowledge and expeditions gained while repairing the ship. As a result, electricity production and battery capacities are significantly increased across the board. Okay. Well, 6 grand instead of, I think it was 5 originally. These were 35,000, they're now 400,000. And I don't know what the winds were. The wind 72. Yeah, I have no idea. Were they 50 maybe? Don't know. See if we can get that built next. We'll get this done. We'll get our expedition thing back. Alright, so there is our 4 trophies. All our expeditions, and you know, look, we're pretty much finished here. We could continue on if we so choose, but I don't really see the point. We've got the beacon, we've got pretty much every building done, every decoration done. We've researched everything, we've done all the expeditions, all the research, everything's done. And now it would just be a matter of, I don't know, cruising, expanding. Don't really see the point, to be honest. So we are going to, let's have a look at our bananas. There's our bananas. There's our, is that pineapples or coconut? Yeah, that's our pineapples. And we're going to have coconuts up here somewhere. Yeah, we could wait for all these to grow and everything else, but we ain't going to do that. Not at all. And we've got all these water things up now, which is great. So we're going to call it there. The next video, I guess, of this, I'm gonna jump over to scenarios and try those. But let me know your thoughts, opinions, all that sort of stuff. If you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site, and there's also a YouTube thank you button where you can give a small donation and send me a special message. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how we played. Were you happy with this campaign playthrough series, whatever you want to call it? And yeah, let me know what you think of looking forward to these scenarios. Also, let me know, do you want to see more of this game on the channel or not? Have you seen enough? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, because that will help derive the future of this game on the channel. I read all the comments, answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.